so I know I haven't made a video in a while. I am still out of a laptop, and I was doing Isabella's weekly preschool lunches, but she was out of school for some personal family stuff, and then she was sick, and then vacation, and she was supposed to go back today, but she got sick again. So those should hopefully start up next week. But I figured I did this video a little while back of kind of like what toys Isabella has and how I stored them. So a lot has changed since that video. So I figured I would go through and show you guys what they have and how we store them. So over here is just his cozy coupe car, which might stay there because we can move the couch down and it should fit, but it's not even set up yet. Just, it's not the weather for it, so that's there. And then over here is kind of like toys that don't fit in a bin or just lay out. So right here is his Fisher-Price block, like tower thing. You just put the block on and it drops down. Same on that side. And then there's the lawnmowers. Christian got one for Christmas and Isabella loved it. So I went back and got another one. But when I did go back to get the other one, I got two that time because the little boy who I babysit loves it too. So in case they all want to play with it, they all have one. But so far we've only needed the two. So now we just have a backup one in the closet in case these break, because they are from the dollar store, but they are made really well. The handles come off pretty easy, but they're supposed to come off for storage, and that's how you get them in the package. So, and then here is her Doc McStuffin's little pet vet station, and she doesn't really play with it. She likes to take the pieces off and mess with everything, but she's not very well at pretend play yet. She's getting a lot better with it though, with being in the school and all of that. But yeah, surprisingly we kept all the pieces to this. There was like little cookie treats here for the little puppy that fall down into the bowl, but they were probably like that big, and Isabella and Christian kept putting them in their mouth, and I was terrified that one of them was going to choke on it, so they got put away for right now. And I'm not a huge fan of this because it is, for the amount of money that you pay for it, it is very cheaply made. Everything falls off of this extremely easy, and not something I would buy twice. And then over here is just her pet vet carrier that has another puppy in it and all the doctor stuff. And then here's our new toy organizer, and I was looking at getting one of these for a while, but I couldn't bring myself to pay the money for it, because they did have a place for their toys, and it wasn't like a dire urgent need, and I'd rather save the money. But I saw this on one of our local tag sale pages for only, I think, $20, which is not bad at all. And I kind of figured when I went there that it would be kind of damaged or dirty, and I went and it was in amazing condition, and it was definitely worth the $20. So the first bin just has a ton of Doc McStuffin stuff. So her little dock set carrier with extra pieces that went to her other one that broke, and then little Doc McStuffin dolls, and her little on-call doctor bag. And then the second bin has another kind of pet vet station, and it has a big dock and the slide that connects to the end there. And then there are two shape sorters. And then over here, this goes in here, is her Take Care of Me Lammy, I believe it's called. But yeah, that just sits there because it takes up a whole bin. And then in this one is her Doc Mobile, which we probably need a new one because it stopped walking. So she wasn't too happy with that. And then this one is another Doc McStuffins set. And then over here is a ton of books that I switch out very often because they have so many. Then these are Christian's silicone top little pullback cars, which half of them are broken because he pushes down too hard on them so they don't roll anymore. And then in here is their little driving game, and I don't know if you could see, but his tractor and his farm animals. And then this bin is kind of just anything that has wheels, basically, is in that bin. And this is like the babyer bin. A lot of toys for, you know, younger kids, but they love them because of the music, the lights, and then just his stacker toys in there. And then there's his airplane and their train. And then this is kind of just like random toys, like Happy Meal toys or toys that just really don't have a home. And then in the corner here is their little dump truck that I'm not a fan of because the blocks get thrown everywhere and it's a little aggravating. Oops, sorry guys. And then over here is just our TV stand, but we use it as another place to store some toys. So in here is just puzzles, their Thomas and Friends train set, Isabella's baby doll, her headphones for her tablet. This I think is just her Doc McStuffin blind bag, little figures, and Mickey and Minnie one. And then this is her Leapfrog flashcards and her Leapfrog tag reader. And then in the bottom is kind of like controlled, organized type of mess. There's just two little purses in here. Here's the other one. Sorry about that. So there's her two purses, her tablet box, and then a ton of books. And this is the reason why I am going to be going through them quite often. This bag is filled with books. This bag is her story reader Mickey Mouse book set. And then this is another bag filled with books. And they even have more books upstairs. So they have plenty of books to last them a while. And then this is only one of two places where there is a ton of stuffed animals. So this is kind of where we store the stuffed animals when Christian's not using the pack and play. And then there's another one in my room that is like a little basket that's filled with them, plus some that go on Isabella's bed. So that is where the stuffed animals go. And then right here is her big girl bike. She is a little too small for it still, and I have to fix the training wheels on it. It was given to us, so we just store it here for right now because I don't want it to get messed up with all the snow. And then yesterday we got a ton of rain, so that just stays there. And then the bin that apparently gets colored on every single time there's crayons out holds toys that they might not play with just yet, or extra coloring stuff, some more stuffed animals. This goes to their water table and some toys that they're not ready for yet. And then in this, it just has some arts and crafts stuff. And then this is like, besides this top bag, it has just like easy on the grab toys for when we go out. And then out here you have Isabella's Dora bike, their water table, and their wagon. Hopefully they'll be getting a new water table for the summer because we bought that one and it was really crappy. So I might give that one away when we go to get their new one. So yeah, that is pretty much all of their toys. There are a few toys upstairs that are kind of just like distraction toys. They're not main toys. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Tumblr, and like our Facebook page. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye.